Everyone talks about the best monitor for Xbox like it's some mystical creature hiding in the wild. But here's the twist. Most people pick the wrong thing. They chase resolution, or the biggest screen, or whatever the store guy told them, and then wonder why their Xbox still doesn't look or feel right. Today, we're fixing that. Because if you're playing Xbox Series X or S, there are only a handful of specs that actually matter, and some monitors absolutely nail them. And yes, one of the monitors on this list has a game-changing feature nobody ever tells you about. But I will, so stick around. I've tested more displays than I care to admit, from 24-inch sweatboxes to ultra-wide monsters that basically require a pilot's license. And I'm telling you right now, the right monitor can make your Xbox feel like it leveled up. Sharper motion, cleaner HDR, zero ghosting, and color is so good you start questioning every monitor you ever owned before. Alright, let's get into it. The number one is LG the 7G995QE. Behold, this thing is a 27-inch old weapon with insane contrast, instant pixel response, and 144p resolution at 120 Hz, which is basically the Xbox sweet spot. Because old has self-lit pixels, motion stays crisp, blacks go deep, and colors blast off the screen. Pair that with VRR, HDR 1.0, and all the Xbox optimizations you want, and you're looking at visuals that feel next-gen every single moment. No blooming, no ghosting, no nonsense. Using this monitor feels like you unlocked a cheat code for visuals. Games like Forza and Halo look straight up ridiculous on old. The only downside, old isn't the brightest, so if you play in a super sunlit room, take note. But if you game at night or dim environments, this is perfection. Ideal for players who want immersion, movie-level picture quality, and don't mind paying premium for premium. The number 2 is Samsung Odyssey G7 28 inches G7OA. This is Samsung flexing hard with a 4K 144Hz panel that's fully tuned for the Xbox Series X. You get HDMI 2.1, VRR, and gorgeous HDR with quantum dot color that pops like confetti. Sharp text, tight details, and fast enough response to keep motion looking clean even in sweaty shooters. And yes, the Xbox locks in 4K 120Hz beautifully here. In real-world use, this thing feels like a mini TV with esports energy. It's bright, it's punchy, and it feels premium. The stand is sturdy, the menu is fast, and colors look cartoon-level saturated in a good way. If you want a 4K monitor that doesn't feel sluggish or washed out, this is your workhorse. Perfect for Series X owners who want maximum sharpness without paying old prices. The number 3 is Asus TUF VG7AQ. If you want one for OP at 120 Hz without selling a kidney. This TUF panel delivers punch after punch. You get fast response, great motion handling, adaptive sync, and surprisingly good color for a budget-minded gaming monitor. No HDMI 2.1 needed because Xbox runs 144p 1.0 through HDMI 2.0 just fine. In real gameplay, this monitor is a no-regrets pick. Consistent, reliable, and super easy on the wallet. It won't beat old or high-end HDR, but it also doesn't pretend to. It's for the gamer who wants elite smoothness, competitive clarity, and doesn't need the HDR fireworks. The number 4 is AOC T2 This is the monitor I recommend to every budget gamer. And one time, my cousin thought I was joking because it's so cheap. No, this thing is a beast for the price. 108p, 144Hz, great colors, and crazy good motion handling. Xbox handles 108p 1.0 like a champ, and you'll feel the smoothness instantly. Story time. I once set this up for a friend who swore he wasn't sensitive to refresh rate stuff. 15 minutes into Apex, he looked at me like he'd just seen the face of God. That's the power of 120 Hz when you've only ever gamed at 60. If you want smooth, responsive, and affordable, this is your guy. The number 5 is Gigabyte M3 to you, a big, gorgeous 32-inch 4K panel with HDMI 2.1. Fast response, and one of the best console gaming modes out there. This is where size meets sharpness without feeling overwhelming. 4K 1.0 on a big screen looks wild, cleaner textures, crisp edges, and way more cinematic gaming. Using the M3 feels like having a TV but with the speed of a gaming monitor. The built-in KVM is a nice bonus, and HDR performance is solid for an IPS, not OLED good, but still impressive. Ideal for players who want an immersive, big screen feel while keeping buttery motion and low latency. The number 6 is Sony Enzone M9. This one has the feature I teased earlier, the game-changing one, and here it is. Full array local dimming that actually works incredibly well for HDR gaming. Most monitors fake HDR like it's a school project done the night before. Not this one. The M9's dimming zones give you legit depth and punch, especially in dark scenes. Pair that with 4K 1.0 and HDMI 2.1. An Xbox looks fantastic in everyday use. The M9 feels polished, the design is clean, the menus feel snappy. And HDR is legitimately impressive for the price point. Blacks get deeper, highlights get brighter, and the picture just feels richer. If you want TV quality HDR in a monitor footprint, this is the pick. Quick break. Did you know most monitors marketed as HDR can't even hit 600 nits? That's why so many HDR modes look disappointing. So if HDR matters to you, avoid anything that doesn't have real hardware behind it. Alright, let's wrap this up with a value bomb. Here's the one thing almost nobody tells console gamers: resolution is cool, but smoothness is king. Always pick 120 Hz over 4K if you're forced to choose. The difference in feel is massive, and your aim, yes, even on controller, gets better instantly. So tell me this, are you team 4K or team 120 Hz smoothness? Drop it in the comments and let the battle begin. And if this breakdown helped you pick your next monitor, hit that subscribe button. Next up, I'm dropping a full guide to the best Xbox accessories, and trust me, you do not want to miss that one.